but sing along.
You need to know that I'm a rider. Tonight we gonna set the streets on fire. All I need is a gas and
Hey guys, real quick, I am sponsored by Critical Grips. They are a company that makes thumbstick grips and controller grips for any of you guys that always lose grip of your controller. They have 4 different variations of just the normal grips. They have the concave grips, they got the glow in the dark grips, they have the limited edition, which is like more colorful, and then they have the paw grips, which is just paw prints on it. Then they have the case, like a full case for the PlayStation controller. It's green, limited edition. It's pretty nice. Then you can also get a shirt that has their logo on it. And then the other stuff that you can get is their care packages. They have like the normal one, and then they have like a sponsored case, and then like their big care package. And these are all things that you can buy on their website right now. I'm going to leave a link at the bottom of the video, so if you guys want to check it out, you are more than welcome. Very important, guys, not to forget to use my promo code NATO with capital N to get 10% off at checkout for the total cost of your purchase. And with all the sponsorship shenanigans out of the way, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. What's up, guys? NATO 1414 gameplay here, and I hope you guys are having a lovely day today. In today's video, we are talking about my Battlefield 5 open beta impressions. Now, we have a lot to talk about with this game. I am making this video after the Battlefield 5 beta has ended because I wanted to spend a ton of hours in it and really sink my teeth into the nooks and crannies of this game and really figure out what's good about this beta, what's bad, what needs to be changed. And without further ado, we are going to get right into it. So first off, the moment I jumped into the game, I felt right at home with the gunplay. It feels like a typical Battlefield game. If you played any of the Battlefield games before, you're gonna feel like just normal. Like that's how it feels. Being able to revive someone when not playing as a medic class is a nice change. I really do like that any of the classes can revive you now. It's not just the medic class. My one small complaint with it is the buddy revive especially is a little too long in my opinion. Like, unless he's behind cover or you have smoke, you're not going to run out in the middle of the open to revive somebody with a buddy revive because it takes way too long to do it. Now, let's get into what I didn't like with the beta. And let's start off with the most annoying and stupid thing that I've seen in this beta. And that is the company and armory system. So the company system is where you go to customize your soldier, your different classes, and your vehicles. Now you might be thinking, okay, NATO, what's wrong with that? That sounds pretty normal, typical to a Battlefield game. Well, you'd be fucking wrong because everything about it is trash. I would customize all my guns in the company system, and when I got into a game, it just wouldn't work. Like, I would have to go in-game and redo all of the customization I did in the company system because the company system was not working properly. Say you want to use a different gun that you just unlocked in-game. Well, too freaking bad because you have to go all the way back to the home screen just to click on the gun to unlock it. And then, because the company system isn't going to work for you, when you try to customize it, you have to go in game and then switch your class around to that gun to be able to actually use it in the game. So I don't know who thought at DICE that this was a good idea, but it's a terrible design. And it's the same thing with assignments. So when you start the game, you have to go to the armory to set up assignments, and as soon as you complete an assignment, you can't go and just automatically find another assignment in game. You have to go out of the game, go back to the armory, and set up more assignments for you. Why is it that we have to keep going out of the game to do these things when we should be able to do them just in game and it just be natural? Why is it that I have to leave my game, especially when you're playing squads with a bunch of friends? You're not gonna leave the game just because, oh, I have a gun that I want to use. Well, nobody else might have that gun unlocked yet, so why would they want to leave the game that they're in just because you want to use a different gun? Like, nobody's gonna do that. So DICE needs to make it to where you can actually do this in-game assignments and the whole customization of your guns and picking new guns that you've unlocked, because right now it doesn't work like that and it's absolutely broken. So let's talk about the upgrades for guns. So for guns, you have to, there's like an upgrade tree that you use to progress your gun to make it better. So instead of using attachments like normal Battlefield games, you go down this upgrade tree, and the way that it works is you have to rank up your gun to a certain level, and you have to use in-game currency as well to unlock that certain part of the weapon tree. Also unlocks cosmetics in the game, which we will talk about in a sec. So once you start going down the tree, it will fork and you will have to choose which way you want to go. As soon as you pick one way though, you can't go back the other way. Let that sink in for a second. If you go down one way of the weapon tree, you can't go back and go down the other tree. Like, am I playing an RPG now with my weapons? Like, DICE, please. I don't understand what they're trying to do with that. Like, the only way that you can fix this is going through this whole bunch of tabs. Like, it's a confusing process to unlock the same gun that you've been using, but you have to start by level 1 again and then go back down the weapon tree, rank it up again, and then go down the other fork instead of the other one that you went with the other gun. And so they're basically trying to bring in the Battlefield 1 weapon variations into the game to Battlefield 5, which it didn't have a place in that game. So why would we bring it into this game where it definitely doesn't even make sense? It's a terrible design and it needs to be fixed. You should be able to switch off and on which side of the tree you want to use for that certain engagement, because sometimes a close quarters map I want to be able to hip fire better, and on other times if it's a long range map I want to be able to have my stationary accuracy 10 times better than what it is before. And the other thing with upgrades is they don't even explain what they really do. Like, there's an upgrade for the STG-44 that says it increases the gun's velocity, so you have faster bullets, aka rapid fire basically. But what it didn't say is by how much it was. So is it 5% faster? Is it 10% faster? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine because it doesn't tell you anything. The cosmetics are also purchased with in-game currency, and for guns, this is where you see different attachments show up, but they don't change the performance of the gun besides the scopes. So your different grips, your stock, all of that stuff, they'll pop up as cosmetics, but they won't they won't change your gun at all. Besides cosmetically, they won't increase your performance at all besides the scopes. And in my opinion, the scopes in the game were just bad. Unless you were playing the scout class, I never ran with a scope on the STG or any gun with the medic or the support. I ran iron sights because the scopes, in my opinion, were just really bad. If you wanted to use a reflex sight for any gun, it was basically like looking down sunglasses in your lens. Like you were legitimately wearing sunglasses looking down a scope. So if you wanted to see somebody in a dark room, yeah, good luck. You're just going to get shot in the face and you're going to be like, oh, where'd I die from? And all you're going to see is the muzzle flash from their gun and then you're dead. Scouts were basically useless up close. The scouts had absolutely no way of playing aggressive in the beta. I'm hoping that this is going to be fixed in the launch of the game, but in the beta, if you were a scout, you basically just had to sit in the back and snipe because you had no tools to be able to go and play aggressive. Like there was no way to play aggressive at all. The support class didn't start off a life that they had with topped off ammo, which makes zero sense to why when I spawn in as a support, I have to then manually give myself ammo to top my ammo capacity when I'm playing as a support. Why isn't the support just automatically have topped off ammo and not have to do this busy work for no reason? And if you forget to top yourself off, you're just going to run out of ammo super fast. Like, it's insane how fast you run out of ammo as a support class. The medic class only uses SMGs in the beta, and the assault class was the class that got to use the assault rifles. So basically, as a medic, you had to basically play in the front line instead of a little further back because all you had was SMGs. I would rather have medics just have the DMRs and then have the assault class have the assault rifles and the SMGs. Why not give the medic just DMRs? Because I know the reason that they switched it was so that everyone wasn't running around as a medic, running around with STG 44. But why don't we just give the medics DMRs so that it balances the team dynamic, so you don't have everybody just running with the medic class. You always have to manually press a button to get ammo or health from a crate. Now, why can't it just give me it automatically if I'm facing the crate? So instead of me running up to a crate and just it automatically saying, oh, you need health, and giving it to me, no, I have to run up, press a button, and have it manually give me ammo instead. By that time, I'm usually dead, when it should just automatically give it to me so I don't have to use all this busy work to get the ammo or health that I need. Compass in the game, the compass on top of your mini-map was basically useless because it was so small, and most of the players didn't even know that they had a compass to begin with because it was so small. I think that they should change this to like the top of the screen like Fortnite does or PUBG, because it just makes sense to have it up there so that if somebody's shooting at you, you can be like, oh, somebody's shooting me from East 300 or something, instead of having it at the top of your mini map where nobody's looking to begin with unless they have changed their settings to make their mini map bigger. Most of the time they're not going to be looking at the compass on their mini map. They're just going to be looking at the mini map itself, looking for people. Now, there were a ton of bugs and glitches that I could basically make a whole nother video on about how many bugs and glitches there were in this game. but it is a beta, so it's bound to happen. Like, it's gonna happen to where there's a bunch of glitches and bugs in the game. So I'm not gonna go on rambling about all of those. Now, if they're the in the game at launch, then we will have some issues with it, and I'll tell you guys all of the bugs and glitches that happen at launch. That being said, that is everything I could come up with for my impressions of the Battlefield 5 beta. I probably missed some things, and if I did, leave a comment down below what I missed and what you guys thought of the beta yourself. Like, what were your guys' impressions? What did you guys like? What did you guys hate? And I know I was being very critical about this beta, and I know I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people being critical about this beta, but it's not because I hate the game, and I don't think it's like a lot of the other people hate the game. It's because they like the game so much and they want the game to do so well, is why they're critiquing the game so badly right now in this beta, because they want it to succeed, but with all this stuff going on right now, a lot of this stuff needs to change before this game launches for this game to be a success. And if they do manage to fix a lot of this stuff, Battlefield 5 could be a great game at launch. The problem is, are they going to have enough time to fix all this stuff? Is November too soon of a release date now with this beta going on? The question is this game going to be ready at launch the way we want this game to be? We will just have to wait and see what the outcome is at November. They might have to delay this game again if they really want this game to succeed like they do. And with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more content like this, and ring that bell because YouTube can't fix their notifications, and they probably never will. But please, YouTube, fix it already. Come on, man. And until next time, guys, peace.